the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the BYU Cougars taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So BYU's offense is on the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass is complete near the sidelines, but they'll lose yardage.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football. Not good.
Running to Green. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's talk just for a second about BYU. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
So Nebraska's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chest.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He didn't get a lot on the return, but, man, he set his offense up at the 30. Defense in press coverage. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, Auburn and Georgia have just wrapped up the Deep South's oldest rivalry. Here's a look at the latest chapter. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. He'll take a deep shot here. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And as he throws, got him downfield. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To the air, it's Raiola. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him...
Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cougar! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Going right to work up top. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Caught near the sticks, it's Ives. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. The Cornhuskers are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wants to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And the Huskers will try to move the chains on fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Huskers have their offense in high gear. Quarterback making adjustments. On the run, it's Booth. Can't get him to the ground. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls it in, it's Booth. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Past the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He's got the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Husker!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Under fire. Swings it out to his running back. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wants to change this route. Motion from the back. Looking for room. It's Booth. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take it. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Cornhuskers want to move quickly.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. To throw, it's Raiola. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Working the middle, it's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a 1st down like they did there.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Montmeyer. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the change impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, you you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the catch is brought into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 11 to Stanford. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And there he goes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Got his man. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Connection to the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. BYU right back to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He's at the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. Touchdown, Huskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
Okay, ready?
From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Snow. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. Fires downfield. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Snagged in the middle. It's Boone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to pound it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Dead center perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. This is a designed run. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. There was a time when if you had a guy who runs like he does, that you move him to a different position. Not anymore, man. These quarterbacks can run and throw.
Yeah, back in my time, I was throwing to guys like that. I certainly wasn't moving like it, but boy, oh boy, you hold your breath every time he takes off because that guy might be the fastest player on the field.
Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Raiola. This time he's got it. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Floating away. He's going to fire to the left. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Wants to throw on first down. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Huskers in the hurry up. He might want another play. Snap in the shotgun. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the stomping has commenced.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. Right down the gut of the field. The 20. Touchdown Cougars. Once he got some room, it was over.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run this play from the pistol. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're going to run it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Sprinting away. Finally, they get him out of bounds. Thought they were going to let him run until he got tired. I don't think he's tired. He's headed to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be?
And the ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a... The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Nebraska Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I understand being aggressive. I get that. Play callers in today's era are aggressive as they've ever been. But at the same time, we got to understand fourth quarter, I got the lead. I've already messed it up once. I might want to try to think about what this guy can really do well and think about maybe milking some of that clock.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Lets it fly. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
Catch in the middle, it's Spockmeyer. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Under fire. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Good timing on the quick out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some...
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Slithers into space. Gives him the big stiff arm. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
BYU lines up quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, BYU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Looking for more room. The 40, past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars! What a great play. What a huge moment for this defense.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. They want to run this quarterback. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. This quarterback part of their running game. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Touch pass on the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. On the move. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On the move. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Nebraska.
And the Huskers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They kick it away on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. What a show both of these teams.